Okay, I'm going to spend some time going over some of the problems on the homework. There's some people that could use a little bit extra instruction. So here we go. I picked out some of the problems. I'm not going to go over all of them because nobody likes a long video. But if we take a look at number 9 here, on these problems, they tell us how the triangles are similar. A similarity statement gives us a lot of information. For example, looking at this, we know that the ratio of xy compared to rs is going to be the same ratio as yz compares to st, which is going to be the same ratio as xz compares to rt. And I'm getting all of these ratios from the parts that match up, the parts that correspond from this similarity statement up here. So what we do is we find the parts that we have. So we have xy, that's 5x minus 3, compares to rs, which is 3x plus 2. And then we don't know anything about these two sides. We don't need to use those. But we do know that xz is 60 and rt is 40. So we do some cross multiplying here. We're going to get 60 times 3x plus 2 is equal to 40 times 5x minus 3. So x comes out to 12, and then they're asking us for rs, so rs will be 3 times 12, which is 36, plus 2, so it would be 38. Okay, on this one, we have these two triangles are similar, and again, they're showing us how they're similar, which sides match up with which as far as corresponding. So in this one, AB compares to ED as BC compares to DC, and AC compares to EC. I'm getting these ratios from this. I'm not even looking at the triangle, because sometimes the triangles are twisted and turned, and it's just a big headache to figure out which ones go with which. So if they give you the similarity statement, make use of that, because that's the best thing. That's the best deal. So now that I have my ratios, I can look at the triangles and figure out like which sides how to set up my proportion to solve. So, okay, so looking here, AB compares to ED. We don't know anything about AB and ED, so I'm not going to use those. So let's just erase them. And then BC compares to DC. So 3x, that's a little weird looking x. 3x minus 5 compares to 32 as 5x minus 5 compares to 56. And then to set up this equation to solve, it'll be 56 times 3x minus 5 equals 32 times 5x minus 5. So we solve this equation and we get x is 15 and AC is 70. All right, the next two, again, same thing. I'm going to use the similarity statements to let me know how to set stuff up. So let's change colors. So this one has JK compares to MK, KL compares to KN, and JL compares to MN. So looking at our triangles now, we have a nested situation, so be careful. Like KL is not 20, it's 20 plus 12. It's that whole length. So that's 32. So watch out for that. Okay, so do we have JK? Not really. We don't really have the MK and the JK. So let's erase this part and we'll just use these two. So KL is 32 and that compares to 12, as JL, which is 3x minus 2, compares to MN, which is x plus 1. And we're going to cross multiply. Distribute. I'm going to subtract 32x from each side, so that gives me 4x over here. And then I'll add 24 to both sides, so that gives me 56. So what's 56 divided by 4? It's 14. And then just wants the value of x, so we're done here. Okay, hopefully that's enough examples for you to finish the assignment. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what the rest of the answers are so that you can try the other ones. Number 13 here, you should get x equals 15. And number 14, you should get ED equals to 10. All right, so check your work on your homework. And please message me on Remind if you have any questions. If you just leave a comment on your homework turn-in that you don't understand, I might not get that for a week and a half or more. I'll probably get it sooner now, but it's the very end of the semester. So Remind is really the best way to communicate during these pandemic times. Hope you're doing well. Bye-bye.